Hey everyone, welcome back to Glammy Gal, and today's video is going to be on this look, and it's a black smoky eye. This makeup look is inspired by the lovely Deepika Padukone and her red carpet look or green carpet look for this year's IFA. Another makeup tutorial of Deepika Padukone's IFA appearance. It's like the edgy liner, like the wing liner. It's also black. This one is more rounded smoky eye and very heavy on the bottom lash line. So yes, this is the look that I came up with, guys. I hope you all like it, and the tutorial is going to follow now. So if you want to see how I recreated this look, then keep on watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. So here I'm already just color corrected, and I'm just going to apply my concealer underneath my eyes, and I'm going for a heavier coverage. I'm using my Kryolan Supra foundation as my concealer and highlighter as well. So I'm just taking my stippling brush from Makeup Geek, and I'm just going to stipple it. And I know it's like an extreme highlighting and contour thing going on, so right now it's looking like a bit too loud, but in the end it shall all be okay. So I'm just using my Real Techniques miracle sponge to blend everything out, and I'm just applied this on the central perimeter of my face. So I'm just going to blend that really nicely, and next I'm just going to apply just take my Ben Nye banana powder, and I'm just going to apply that underneath my eyes, and everywhere I've applied the highlighter, the concealer. And next I'm just going to take this taupe eyeshadow from my NYX Wicked Dreams palette, and I'm just very lightly, like with a big blending brush, just on my crease, I'm just very softly just blending it out, because it's an black smoky eye, but I just don't want it to be very harsh, so I'm just applied that. And next I'm just taking my Maybelline gel eyeliner and on like a stiffer blending brush, and I'm just applying that on my lash line. Now I'm not going to take this black gel eyeliner all the way up to the crease, just going to keep it just slightly below where I'd applied that taupe eyeshadow on my eyes, and I'm just going to blend that with the eyeshadow, not with the gel liner. So next I'm just going to make sure I'm blending that, and now I'm just going to pat some black matte eyeshadow over that, and I'm just taking a synthetic brush and very lightly I'm just pressing the eyeshadow on my eyes. And now I just taken a smaller blending brush. I don't want a big blending brush to blend the black eyeshadow, because then it can tend to look muddy very easily. So you have to be very careful when blending out dark eyeshadows, because they will get all over the place if you're not very light-handed with it, and you don't want to cover too much area at a time while blending a dark eyeshadow. So now you can see everything is nice and blended. So I'm just going to deepen up the black eyeshadow one more time, because during the blending time the pigment does lose its vibrancy. So I'm just going to do that right now, and just making sure it's like real nice and black. And next I'm just going to take this is my highlighter, and I'm just going to apply that underneath my eyebrows, just to make the under eye pop really nicely, because then the black will look even more intense. So I'm just going to do that. And next I'm taking I'm using my Balm Mary Luminizer for this step. This is a very intense highlight, so it will look very nice. You don't have to use your highlighter, you can use any shimmery eyeshadow. And next I'm just taking my Maybelline gel eyeliner again, and I'm just lining my lower waterline. And for this one, this particular look, since the lower lash line is pretty heavy, I'm just going to go ahead and line it very heavily. And you just want to make sure you cover each and every area, because you don't want anything peeking through that. And once I've done that, I'm going to take like a black eyeshadow again, and I'm also making sure that I tight line on my upper lash line also, because the black eyeshadow is so intense. I'm going to skip the eyeliner. Next, I'm just taking a color bar eyeshadow brush, and I'm just picked up a little bit of a black eyeshadow, and I am setting my lower lash eyeliner with that, so that it doesn't move, and also it very lightly just smoothing out the eyeliner. I'm just going to repeat the same thing on my other eye. That's about it. Next, we are going to move on to contour, and I'm again taking my Kryolan Cipra foundation in a darker shade, and I'm just outlining my contour on my forehead and then on my cheeks, and also I'm going to contour really, like, I don't have the chiseled face and features, so I am going to very heavily contour my jawline also. If you don't have a round face and double chin, then you obviously can skip this. You don't have to go as hard there. And just for a poutier look, I'm also going to apply a little bit of that on my lips, like outline that, and it gives like a little bit more dimension to the lips. So again, this is not necessary at all. And I'm also going to contour my nose, of course. So just placing everything, and then we will start the blending process. And again, I'm just using my Real Techniques Miracle sponge, and right now it looks like very unblended and, you know, very heavy looking, but at the end it'll all get together, I promise. So while I'm just dragging it down on the jawline and pushing it up when I'm blending on my cheekbones, because I don't want to drag it too low on my cheeks. I want my cheeks to look you know, up, like I have a cheekbone. I don't want to drag the contour down. And I'm just going to do the same for my hairline also. I'm going to push the contour up towards my hairline on my forehead, and very lightly I'm going to blend my nose contour as well. And then we're going to move in with a powder contour. I'm using my NYX highlight and contour palette. I'm just sorry I am not able to speak, and I'm just using a shade from that and just placing that. Again, I know right now it's not looking very blended and all, but I'm just going to, in a minute, I'm going to take a big ass kabuki brush, and I'm just going to blend everything out really nicely. I just wanted to go for like a very chiseled look, because I have like a fluffy face and a rounder face, so I just wanted to go all out with the contour. And I'm going to blend it all really well. Don't worry, it's not going to look like this unblended. Even I can see it isn't looking very appealing right now, but in a while it's just all going to come together. Then I'm just taking the same shade, and I'm just going to contour my nose also, and I'm just going to make sure I, you know, blend out everything really nicely. Next, I'm taking a highlight shade from the contour and highlight palette, and what I'm trying to do right now is just trying to make my nose contour really pop, and that is why I have the sides of my nose I have highlighted so that the contour can stand out. And next, I'm just applying my ColourPop Wisp highlighter as a base, and on top of that I'm going to apply my Marie Luminizer from the Balm. And this is going to give me an intense highlight, and I was feeling really crazy, so I just went a bit overboard with my highlighter, as you can see. But again, now I'll take a kabuki brush and blend everything out. I promise it's not going to look this crazy, trust me. So I'm just going to do that, and then I'm going to apply a blush, and then we're going to, here I'm just trying to blend out my highlighter. And moving on, we're just going to take this ColourPop blush, and I'm just going to apply that very lightly on the cheeks, not too much, because the focus of this look is on the eyes, not the cheeks. So then I'm just going to I'm just trying to find my kabuki brush at this point, and I'm just going to take this big kabuki brush and I'm just going to blend everything really nicely, everything into place. And this, what it does is, when you do get overboard, if you take a big fluffy brush, you can just blend everything out. Next, I'm taking Patina from Stila Cosmetics Stay All Day Matte Liquid Lipstick, and it's going to apply that. And I found it to be a little bit darker and pinker than I wanted it to be, so I'm just taking my Bourjois Velvet Edition lipstick in Don't Pink of it, and I'm just going to apply that over Patina, and that's going to be it. So yes, this is the final look, guys, and I hope you all like it, and stay tuned for more videos. I have filmed a couple of more videos that I'm expecting to upload this week, and I also have done another Deepika Padukone makeup look that you can check. It's from the IFA 2016 look only, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.